You are sitting at your desk in Noida's Sector 16. It is Wednesday, exactly 1 hour before your shift ends, finishing your daily tasks. Then your phone rings. You are summoned to a ground floor cabin where your manager and an HR representative are waiting. They have a single instruction. Today is your last day. Please submit your resignation. The ultimatum on the Keika HR platform is rigid. Agree to resign immediately, and you receive 2 months of full pay. Refuse, and you are terminated with only 2 months of basic salary. There is no time to process. Your company laptop and ID card are confiscated. Employees with over a decade of service are told to leave quietly, barred from returning to their desks to bid farewell to their peers. This synchronized purge hit nearly 120 staff members across multiple departments: video editors, fact-checkers, and camera operators. Within 96 hours, an entire layer of the workforce was systematically erased. This chart illustrates the official justification for the removals. TV Today Network, the operator of Aaj Talk and India Today, watched its annual net profit plunge 81%, falling to nearly 14 crore rupees in the last financial year. A profit drop of this scale is a crisis, but it also triggers a standard sequence of strategic choices. Management has an established menu of tools designed to absorb these shocks. The options include hiring freezes, temporary furloughs, or executive pay cuts to stabilize the balance sheet through shared sacrifice. Instead, the company moved straight to mass layoffs. Why would a media empire bypass every other cost-saving measure and jump immediately to permanent job destruction? By opting for a purge, management prioritized the most immediate and final method of overhead reduction available, labeling it as an unavoidable restructuring. The operational performance of the video editors, fact-checkers, and camera operators had no bearing on that 81% profit drop. Those losses were baked into the company's ledger long before these employees were shown the door. The financial pressure was driven by high-level strategic choices. Management oversaw a sluggish ramp-up of the digital business segments, which failed to scale quickly enough to offset the declining advertising revenues of traditional television. Additionally, the media company spent years pouring significant capital into a dedicated radio business that continuously generated massive losses. They are only now attempting to sell off that asset to stop the ongoing drain on their profits. These decisions created a structural vulnerability, an overwhelming reliance on the flagship Aaj Talk brand to carry the entire operating profit while other segments stagnated. The financial crisis is the result of executive-level miscalculations. Rather than the C-suite absorbing the impact of their own strategy, the burden was shifted onto the people at the bottom of the organizational chart. While the company signaled financial distress to its staff, external financial analysts were tracking a different set of numbers. A CRISIL rating report confirms TV Today Network operates with zero debt, maintaining a robust cash balance over 500 crore rupees. Management also plans to spend 200 crore rupees in cash purchasing a new office property in Noida. A company holding ₹500 million rupees in liquid cash and acquiring multi-crore real estate assets is not a company on the brink of insolvency. It is a company that has the resources to protect its people, but has chosen to protect its capital instead. The catalyst for this move was the company's recent credit downgrade. Their long-term outlook was shifted to negative because the digital business wasn't growing fast enough to satisfy the markets. Layoffs are the path of least resistance for a downgraded firm. They provide an instant slash to operational overhead that immediately stabilizes the balance sheet for financial stakeholders. This strategy is ongoing. Internal reports indicate that management is actively drawing up lists of more names for future cuts to continue thinning the payroll. When massive cash reserves and real estate plans are on the table, restructuring is a choice, not a necessity. It is a tool used to shore up quarterly margins at the expense of employee trust and institutional knowledge. In this corporate model, management's assets remain untouched while the workers are shown the door. The C-suite makes the mistakes, but the staff pays the bill.